Hi, second graders. Today you're working on day 10, concluding sentences. The objective is I can write a concluding sentence for a nonfiction paragraph. So yesterday you thought of and wrote down your topic sentences for all of your sections except your concluding paragraph. Today you're going to think and write down concluding sentences for all of your sections except your conclusion paragraph. A conclusion sentence is part of a paragraph structure. If you turn to page 12, you'll see a list of ways that we can end our paragraph. This list is really handy, so keep it nearby. When we're writing concluding sentences, we need our concluding sentence to match our topic sentence or to help transition our writing into the next paragraph. We also want to use a mixture of these different endings, these different concluding sentences in our nonfiction writing. So if you turn to page 13, I see my headings and I see the topic sentence that goes with it. So introduction, what spews out lava and creates islands, what are volcanoes? My topic sentence is, do you know what a volcano is? My heading is stages of volcanoes. Topic sentence, there are 3 stages a volcano can go through. Now, the purpose of writing my report is to teach others about volcanoes. So I'm thinking for my first paragraph, I want to end my first paragraph with an I hope statement. I hope that you will know a lot about volcanoes after you read this book. I'm going to write that for my concluding sentence. I hope that you will know, oops, I almost said learn, that you will know a lot about volcanoes. After you read this book. Okay, for my next section, I see what are volcanoes. Now, when I look at my notes, when we have here, what are volcanoes? A volcano is a mound of rock that lava flows through or used to flow through. Volcanoes form when pressure builds and magma flows out. Okay, so I can see that that section is about, because I'm going to be teaching my readers about volcanoes. I also see that what's coming next is about the stages of volcano. And that's a really exciting part. So I think for this concluding sentence, I'm going to help lead into the stages of volcanoes by saying, I'm going to ask my readers, are you ready to learn about the stages of a volcano? Are you ready to learn about stages of a volcano? Question. Okay, so I'm asking my reader a question. For the first one, I did a wish statement. For the second one, I asked a question. Okay, so I want to make sure I'm doing something a little bit different each time. Let's see, for this next section, the heading is stages of a volcano. So I'm teaching readers in this section about the stages of that volcanoes go through. And this time I want to end my paragraph with an exclamation. Since it is a very exciting part, I can say, now you know about the 3 stages of a volcano. Now, can you see this? There we go. Now you know about the 3 stages of a volcano! Exclamation point. All right, now turn the page and go to my 4th paragraph, which is my 3rd section. Now let's see, effects of volcanoes. So I'll be sharing, let's see, effects of volcanoes. It talks about volcanoes can create islands and volcanoes can injure people. Wow, okay. I'm going to be sharing some interesting information about what volcanoes can do. So for this concluding sentence, I'm going to ask my readers a question. Aren't volcanoes fascinating? Aren't volcanoes forgot a C. Aren't volcanoes fascinating? Okay. So students, your job for your independent work today is to look at page 12 about different ways that we can end our paragraphs and have our concluding sentences. Remember, there is a question, a wish, an exclamation, or a restatement of the topic sentence. Then you're going to use pages 13 and 14 to fill in your concluding sentences for each section.